Hey everyone, welcome to Emma's Pixie Dust, a little bit of magic with. I am obviously Emma and I can see some familiar faces in the chat. So hey James, hey Three Musketeers, I don't know who's with me tonight. Is it Andy, is it Bex? Oh, I don't know who's it going to be tonight. And then we have Darren and we have the Trekking Tailors. Again, I don't know who's watching tonight. And I believe we have, did I see earlier on we have Dandy? Who's Dandy? I was going to say Adam and Andy, but no, we don't. Anyway, so today we have a very close friend of mine. Hey Nick, thank you for joining. Yes, we have a very close friend of mine joining the stream today. She's like, hey Rob, nice to see you. To me, she is a celebrity in herself on TikTok. She loves to be part of the Disney community herself. And I've also found out for you UK lover theme park people that she has been to Blackpool Pleasure Beach as well. So that's super exciting for me to go through some facts with her. And if I do get it wrong in the chat, can you please let me know if I do get it wrong and just update me? When my guest comes on for today, I want to know if you have any questions for her. So please drop it down in the chat so I know if you have questions, because she won't be able to see the chat, which I know about because we've just spoken. So yeah, drop down the questions for her in the chat and I'll show them to, well, ask her in the chat. It's basically the same as what we've done before. I'm going to talk, have an interview type style thing and have some quizzes. So be prepared in the chat to make sure that you know your Disney trivia, because we're going to have a battle between guest and chat. Oh, the Stitch Queen. Oh, that's exciting. Our special guest today on A Little Bit of Magic is Sweet and Magical Disney. Her name is Courtney. Hey Courtney, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You okay?
Yes.
Are you excited to be here?
Very excited, a little bit nervous, but I'm very excited.
You have nothing to be nervous about, honestly. Everyone in the chat here is so lovely. And there's some people who obviously know you, calling you the Stitch Queen. So that's a plus, isn't it? Makes you feel less nervous, I hope.
Yes.
So I want to show you, I like Stitch myself. And for people in the chat, you might not know I like Stitch, but I have a Stitch. This is my Stitch, and I actually have Stitch pajamas I'm wearing at the moment. Well, not currently, but I'm wearing tonight. So yeah, Courtney, aka the Stitch Queen. That's what Beck says from the Three Musketeers. So
Aww.
You should feel very happy about that. So, like I say, chat, to me, Courtney is a good friend, but also a celebrity on TikTok. So while I say that, tell us about your TikTok. What do you do on your TikTok?
I do quite a large range of things around Disney. It can sometimes go off on a tangent. I love Hamilton and Lord of the Rings, but you'll rarely see it. But I collect Disney items, if you can see, and Stitch plushes, everything really. If it catches my eye and I know I need it, then I'm gonna get it. I show off my love for Disney, and I want to create a family and something that's comforting for everyone.
Awesome. That sounds lovely. And I think you do that magically well already.
Thank you.
With your collection, I do have a question. Is that Funko Pops I can see right at the back?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Right. Yes. Right there.
Yeah.
The big oh my gosh, shelving of Funkos. They're all Funkos. Yes.
Awesome. And are they all Stitch? That's what I want to know.
The second row down is all Stitch.
Okay.
And then on the top, you can see that they're all Stitch traditions.
I love traditions. They're cool. And which is your favourite Loungefly? Because I know you've got some Loungeflies in the back there as well. And some aren't even Stitch. For the chat, while you're looking there, see if you can see which is your favourite Loungefly and guess what Courtney's is.
It's so hard to pick. I think I have 20 now. I've got to say, I love my Scooby-Doo one. I use that quite a lot.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second.
While Courtney gets up, let me just say hey to Walking with the Woods. Let's see who else has joined. Is anyone else joined in the chat? Hey Adam, nice to see you. Hey Kaz, nice to see you too.
Hi. So this is my Scooby-Doo Loungefly. Absolutely
Awesome.
obsessed. It glows in the dark as well, which is so cool.
Cool.
And then my other top two would probably be Stitch
Yep.
and the Coco one. The details are just absolutely stunning. There's pearls on it, and it's
Are they brilliant? Yeah.
beautiful. It's one of my top films, so it really is precious.
So you have a wide range of lounge flies that everyone is basically saying. So
Yes.
we already have one question for you. What
Ooh.
is your favorite Funko that you own?
Funko. Probably the Stitch Baker one. He's got
Okay.
a little chef hat and he's holding a cake, and that's me to a T. I'm Stitch and I'm a baker, so it. Just sums me up, and I like it.
And what sort of things do you bake? Because that's what you do for a living, isn't it?
Yes. So as a profession, I'm now a baker. I bake all sorts. For example, today I made a ton of flapjacks and I made bakewells. I also make brownie, muffins, vanilla cakes, all sorts.
Cool. Awesome. Sounds lovely. Maybe you should do some for me, gluten-free and dairy-free, don't forget. Okay, so Jodie is saying hello, that she loves all the lounge flies. So many people are
Hi.
loving the Grogu one and also the Scooby-Doo one. They're wanting that quite badly. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
was hard to find the Scooby-Doo one. I needed it, and oh my gosh, I got it in the end, thank God.
awesome. I want to know quickly also, and maybe some people in the chat would like to know, what is your favorite Stitch plush? Is it the one you're holding at the moment?
This is very comfortable. Okay, my favorite one.
Putting you on the spot here.
I sleep with one.
Okay.
It's a comfort thing. You know, like how you can get the sleeping pillows that go between your legs.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
use him as that, so he's my comfort
Okay.
pillow. But I sleep with him every night, and he makes me feel better.
That's good. And there's no shame in saying that. I mean, like, people can hide what they truly feel and what they truly have, but if it makes everyone happy, then that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what other people think. Anyway, let's change that. So, is there anything else that you'd like to introduce yourself by that you don't think you've said so far?
No, I'm just Courtney.
Okay, awesome, Courtney. So, I know you're on Instagram and I know you're on TikTok, and you're thinking maybe about doing YouTube. You're not too sure yet. But
Okay.
what I want you to know, or tell us even, is what do you prefer, TikTok or Instagram at the moment?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I would say probably TikTok. I mean, consistently for me, it's given me more growth, and through that growth, it's given me opportunities. So I would say that it's created a family for me. When I've had struggles and tough times, the friends that I've made through TikTok have really, really helped me through them.
Okay. And is there anything that you've had as an opportunity that you really loved? It's like a dream come true opportunity.
um, Literally every opportunity. I work with fun.com regularly. So that's every single time I get an opportunity, that's just incredible. And I feel so grateful for that. The next thing would be the opportunity that you have given me, which I am beyond grateful for.
And I think I know what opportunity we're talking about there. So, me and Courtney are going to be going to Disneyland Paris next week, and we're going for a special event with the Inside Ears. And one thing we're going to do while we're there is we're going to go live streaming for Disney Dreams. It's going to be the return of Disney Dreams. And I'm going to also do a live stream of Disney Delights as well. So join me here on my channel next Wednesday. And it's going to be 9:20 UK time. So join us. Okay. It'll be lovely to have you there and have you in the chat. Okay, so more questions coming through already. One
Wow.
person, I know you're very popular. One person wants to know or says that she doesn't know anything about TikTok. Actually, two people, they don't really understand TikTok or don't know anything about TikTok. So
Okay.
Can you explain TikTok in your own words? And is there any tip for beginners?
Okay, so TikTok is just an app where you can post videos. There's a lot of trends that you can follow. If you go on your For You page, you'll just see video after video of trends which you can take part in. I mean, it started off for me as just some fun. I did some videos and I posted them, and then I turned this into a Disney room, and that's where my growth came along. But TikTok's just a place where you can be yourself, be free. It doesn't have to be about the following. It's just expressing yourself.
Brilliant. And is TikTok kind of like, I know myself, but I want to ask your specifically opinion for everyone else on the chat. Hey, Costa Talk, nice to see you coming along and joining us. Is TikTok kind of like Instagram Reels, or is it completely different in your opinion?
I would say it's similar to Reels. I couldn't 100% compare because I don't particularly go on the Reels when I'm on Instagram. I like to scroll through the posts. I know there's a Reels section, but I don't look through that because I have TikTok for videos. So I
Yeah.
don't really pay attention to the Reel side of it.
Yeah, I
I mean,
completely understand.
the videos, but that's as much as I can compare.
Yeah, exactly. And to be fair, I joined Instagram for the photos. So TikTok's for videos, Instagram's for photos, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, before we move on to some of the other questions that I've got for you, is Sweet and Magical Disney your name because you're a baker and you like Disney?
Yes. A couple of years ago, I changed my name on TikTok, and I changed it to SweetnMagicalDisney. And I just wondered, I thought to myself for ages, what can I call myself? And yes, I'm a baker and I love cakes and all things sweet, but also I would like to describe myself as sweet. Like, I'm a very considerate and caring person. And I thought I'm sweet, I'm magical, and it's Disney. So
Sweet and
just those
Magical
three
Disney.
words.
Perfect. And it suits you so much. I love it. Okay, so as I know previously, you've never actually been to Disney before
Mhm.
until it was last year. Yes, it was last year. Gosh, time's flying.
Yeah.
And your first Disney experience was actually Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
How amazing is that?
Oh, oh, it was incredible. The the feeling of driving in the taxi, going through underneath the sign. I got so giddy. I think I cried seeing French Quarter and just driving in. I mean I cried quite a lot. I even cried on my first ride.
And which ride was that?
Peter Pan's flight.
Yeah,
I sobbed. It was unreal seeing one of your favorite childhood movies brought to life. It's
yeah.
a really undescribable feeling, but I just felt so overwhelmed that something that makes me so happy was this real and it was happening.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is really awesome. I like when you're flying over London and you get to see the
Yeah,
lights. That bit always has my heart,
yeah.
always. So, I want to know, first of all, what is your favorite Walt Disney World park and why?
Okay. Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
It just holds for me all of the magic. It's packed with parades, princesses, characters, and just the best rides, in my opinion. The best rides and my favorite ride, and everything about it just made me happy. One of my core memories is just sitting on the grass, looking up at the castle with a Starbucks in my hand. And at that point, I just felt like I was home and I never wanted to leave.
That is the perfect dream and thought of Disney, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely. And you're saying Magic Kingdom. So, is Peter Pan your favorite attraction, stroke ride at Walt Disney World in Magic Kingdom?
No.
Okay, what is it then?
Space Mountain.
Oh, and why is that?
It took me by surprise. I didn't, because I wanted the entire experience of Walt Disney World to be authentic. I didn't watch any ride previews or any YouTube videos. So I went into it completely blind, and I got on that ride not knowing what to expect, and it was pitch black, and there were twists and turns and drops, and I screamed and cackled the entire time.
Yeah.
The fear, but the joy, it's thrilling. It's so enjoyable, and every time you go on it, it feels like a different experience.
Yeah, totally. Totally true. Just out of curiosity, did you get to go on Guardians?
Yes.
And which one do you prefer? Do I need to say anything else? Just which one do you prefer?
Space.
Okay, cool. Interesting answer. I'd say Guardians, but cool. Someone wants to know, Kaz's Crafts and More wants to know, do you prefer dark rides or coasters?
Ooh. This is going to be contradictory now. Coasters, probably.
Okay, and why is that?
I suffer from motion sickness, so if I can't particularly see things, bearing in mind Space Mountain was like pitch black,
Yeah,
but for example, Guardians, it's a darker ride and there's visuals to see.
yeah.
My eyes can't focus, and so it makes me ill. And so dark rides like that, like Rock and Roller Coaster, it made me very, very sickly.
Okay,
So
I
a
see.
coaster is much more easier for me to handle.
I see. I understand now. Quite a lot of people are saying they got motion sickness on Guardians as well, actually. So, do you remember which song you got on Guardians, by the way?
No.
No, you've
No.
not. Everyone goes on about the songs. Apparently, there's 4, but I just don't remember which song I got.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I have a question for the chat myself, actually. So, chat, please let me know. Do you know why the Rock and Roller Coaster has a sign in it saying Civic Centre? I want to know that. Rob wants to know that because it just makes no sense why they would have a sign randomly saying Civic Centre in Rock and Roller Coaster. So, chat, let me know. Okay, so you've done Magic Kingdom. What about Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios? Favorite ride or attraction? Go.
In all 3.
Yep.
Okay. In Hollywood Studios, Tower of
Uh-huh.
Terror, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Thrilling, exciting. Animal Kingdom. I'm gonna sound so sad. I thoroughly love the rapids. I get such a kick out of getting wet and seeing other people get wet. I think it's brilliant. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it. And then Epcot. Ooh. I'm gonna sound so sad. I loved living with the land.
So did I. Yeah. I think me and you have more in common than I actually thought in the beginning. Brilliant. So you're saying that you like, I can't pronounce my R's and W at the time, so I do apologize. You're saying that you like wet rides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're gonna move from America and bring it over to the UK.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Thorpe Park?
Thorpe Park. No, I don't think I have.
Okay. And would you be in considering if you ever went to Thorpe Park going on a ride called Tidal Wave? So basically it's kind of, you get wet basically, and you go up a boat and you go right up and then it just drops down and you get a massive wave go over you. Do you think that would be something that you'd be interested in?
Yes, I always go on the wet rides. It's just a matter of what time of day. Do you go in the morning when you have time to dry off, or do you go on your way out so you can just shed your wet clothes?
Or would you go during the rain?
If it was raining, then I would probably do it just before we leave, because you don't want to be wet and then continue being wet.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can pay like £5 just to go in a thing and stand there to get dry. I want to know, because I've never been myself. Have you ever been to a water ride at Blackpool Beach, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, if they do have one? Because I've never been myself there.
Yeah, so they have 2. Currently, there's only one open, as Valhalla, the biggest one, is
Okay.
under refurbishment, which should be
Okay.
opening this year at some point. Yeah, but I've been on both. Valhalla's brilliant.
Okay, what happens in that ride then?
So half of it is outside. I can't fully remember everything because it did close down in 2020 and I hadn't been on it since previous.
Yeah.
It's also inside as well, so it's a little bit in the dark. Valhalla, there's Vikings, you can hear them singing. You go up and then you go down a big flume. It's just a massive boat.
That does sound awesome. James is basically saying, Coast Chicken is basically saying, oh, loads of people are actually saying Valhalla. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Valhalla. Yeah. Valhalla is absolutely amazing. So good choice. So I have to ask, what is your favorite ride of all time at Blackpool Pleasure Beach?
The Grand National.
Okay, I've heard a lot of things about that. Tell me what it is and why it's your favorite.
Okay, it's a typical roller coaster, ups and downs. It's almost a race between two tracks, so you set off at the same time and you're essentially racing each other.
Okay.
But it's kind of like it's a brutal ride. It's aggressive. You go up and down that much. If you have bigger boobs and not a very tight bra, I will say from experience that they have come out.
Okay.
That's how. But it's the thrill of it. It's fun.
Cool. Sorry, I keep shaking everyone in the chat. I'm trying to hold my notebook in between my walker and it doesn't seem to work all the time. Okay, so why is that your favorite ride? Or have you just said that?
It's just fun. It's thrilling.
Okay, awesome. So let's just go through the so painful about the boobs, shall we say. So apparently the Valhalla date has been pushed back to April the 12th. Did you know that?
Of this year?
Yep.
All I know is every time Pleasure Beach has advertised it, people have been making jokes saying, oh yeah, it's going to be the end of the year, it's going to be next year, it's going to be year after, because it's taken that long.
Okay, so kind of like Steam. I don't know if you play games on computers. Steam has a reputation of always releasing their games quite late as well. So yeah. Okay, so Bex asks from Three Musketeers. She asks, how often do you go to Blackpool? And next time they will take you for the best donuts.
Oh, we try and go every year. I thoroughly enjoy the park and we try and make it a yearly thing.
Okay, and do you go just for the one day or is it something that you can do over multiple days?
No, we tend to make it just a one-day thing. You can get everything done at least once over if you go at the right time of year. Okay,
awesome. Thank you very much, Kaz, for saying that. Soundtrack is also getting a mixed reception. Okay, so it's 50-50 split even on whether they like it. So is that for Guardians, Three Muskies, Andy, or is that for Valhalla? Do they have a different soundtrack on Valhalla? Do you know?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so it must be for Guardians. Okay, right. So, do you know the year that Blackpool Pleasure Beach opened? It's a trick question.
Why?
Because there's technically 2 years. Technically.
I don't know. It was a long time ago. I want to say 23, but 1923. But I feel like I'm wrong. I'm probably super, super wrong.
One more guess then.
No, I've given up.
Okay, so it was founded in 1896.
Oh my gosh.
That's how old it is. But the person who opened it up was actually meant to be a businessman in New York, but he failed. So he came back here and opened up 2 places. One in, I haven't written it down, somewhere down south, and one in Blackpool. And then the one down south didn't work out. So that's what became of Pleasure Beach. And they opened their first ride in 1897.
Wow.
Yeah.
That just feels so long ago. Like it doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right, does it?
No.
No. What do you think is, I don't know the question here myself. Chat, you can let me know. What do you think personally is your opinion on the oldest roller coaster or ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach that you've been on?
I'm pretty sure that's the Big Dipper.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, every time I get to the top peak, the highest peak on the Big Dipper, I definitely think I'm gonna die.
Oh, really?
It's just a really old ride, and it shows you, it feels rickety, and it feels like it's just gonna collapse. I mean, I've
Cool.
been on it that many times, you're definitely safe, but every time I get up to that top peak, I'm like, oh no.
I don't know why I said cool halfway through, but Rob from Magical WDW here. So hey Rob, thank you very much for joining. We've got 2 Robs in the chat now. How exciting! And maybe my Rob's watching. I don't know. Okay, so do you know the slogan for Blackpool Pleasure Beach?
Oh my gosh. No.
What do you think it could be?
I don't know, I feel like I've never seen it advertised.
That's a good point. I don't know if it's ever been advertised or not. Maybe that's why not many people know it. Chat, let me know if you know what the slogan is for Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Kaz says in the chat that the oldest ride at Blackpool is the flying machines. Have you been on them?
The flying machines. Oh, the aeroplanes that go around. That's the only thing I can think of that seems old enough to be there. Yes, I've been on those, but surprisingly, it makes me sick. I can't even go on teacups without like.
Really? Or do you have to take like tablets to help you like
Yes.
set off? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know. I have to wear like those special bands with the little dots on your
Yeah.
wrists. Okay, so Andy's got the right answer in the chat, but James has just given the best like comment. Okay, so Andy has given the right answer, which is we make fun, you keep the memories. That's their slogan.
Oh.
But James said the catchphrase is you can't get free water here. I'm guessing that means it's very, very pricey.
Mm.
Yes, Disney H is on here. Woo! So also she's got that right. It's we create the fun and you keep the memories. So what do you feel about that slogan? Do you believe it to be true? Does it
Yeah.
reflect on what happens?
I think my earliest memories of Pleasure Beach have been great. It's every year I make new memories, and some of my fondest memories are in that park.
Cool. Awesome. So was that like the first park you ever went to, do you think?
No, but it was the first big park, like the one that I really, really wanted to go to. And I remember taking my little coins to the bank, you know, where you put them through like the slot machine to
Yeah.
get notes
Yeah.
so we can take with them. It was just an exciting experience.
Do they still have those tickets that you win when you're at the arcades?
I think so.
Oh, that'd be so cool to go and do again. I love those things and the
Yeah.
2p penny machines. I mean,
Yeah.
how's that going to work when everything goes cashless? I don't know, but be interesting. Okay, so we've been talking about the big one,
Yes.
and apparently it was the tallest roller coaster in the world. Do you think
Okay.
that is true?
I want to say yes.
Okay, and being you said that, do you know what its steepest incline is? I like to make people think on this.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know about the incline. I feel like it goes to like 201. I don't know what that is in like meters, something. I don't know measurements.
Okay, so it's 65 degrees, and
Okay.
it's also apparently, chat, let me know if I am wrong in this. Apparently, it's the longest roller coaster in Europe.
Right. Yes.
So it is 5,497 feet or 1,675 meters.
Wow.
Does that seem to make sense? Does that add up?
Yes. It is quite a long experience. It's not one of those where you get on it and then it's over in seconds. It does last a couple of minutes at least.
Awesome. Anastasia's dropped into the chat. Hey, Anastasia.
Hi.
I don't know if you know some of these people here. Do you know Disney H?
I don't think so. Apologies if I.
Do you know Nick Goes Travelling? You might know her.
I believe we follow each other.
And I don't know this lady. Do you know Jodie? Someone called Jodie.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if I don't.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. I was just curious. So let me go. This is a Stitch question.
Okay.
And chat, you can answer as well. Oh, false. Adam, let me know. What is true then? Big Dipper is 100 this year, as Kaz said. While Adam types in the chat Rand's Adventures, I want to know, how many hidden Mickeys are there in Lilo and Stitch?
Oh my gosh.
You're the Stitch Queen, as we've been told. So
I don't look for hidden Mickey. I look for Easter eggs. They're fun. 13.
it is double figures, but a bit higher. Well, I'll say a bit, quite a bit higher.
32.
No, 30 apparently.
Ah.
And one is in the melon scene when they're in the market and you have the melons behind.
Yeah.
Yep. There's one hidden on the melons. And you know where Lilo is in the bedroom and has all the photos along her wall.
Yeah.
And then you have the big guy who's sunbathing. There's a little hidden Mickey on his shorts.
No.
So next time go, oh, Anastasia said 22.
Oh.
So, Bex and Three Mousekeys. Did you know that there's 30? I want to know, did you know 30? Oh, Disney H said 15. Oh, Bex got it wrong. No, but King Dakar didn't exist when Big One was built. Rand's Adventure. Okay, so they're talking to King Dakar is the tallest in the world, apparently, and then but it didn't exist when the big one was built. So
Okay.
yeah. How many hidden Mickeys? This is just a genuine question. I don't know the answer myself. Do you think we'll find in Paris next week?
Well, if you've put me on a mission, then I'm going to find so many. I don't know. I think because I'll be that excited, I'll probably not see that many. Maybe. Oh, I don't know now. I want to say at least 20. I reckon we'll find a good few, but I'll be that excited, I'll be like, oh my gosh, look, that I'm just gonna hit a Mickey West.
You'll love the soundscaping. Trust me, you'll love it. And also, Bex says she thought there was 22 hidden Mickeys, but actually there should be 626. What a great comment that is. It's such a great comment.
That is good.
Okay, so I have been asked myself, am I doing a challenge vlog to spot as many as you can? What do you think? Do you think I should do that?
That should be one of your TikTok goals. You
TikTok
should definitely make a video. Start it off saying, how many hidden Mickeys can I find in Disneyland Paris? And then video every time you find one.
That's a good idea, and I can turn it into a vlog. So, here we go. This is what I was going to ask in the chat. So I'll just put this down because I keep knocking it. Sorry, Pyramid. Sorry, it's a cat. I'm going to ask the chat, what do you want to tell Courtney is something that she definitely has to do while going to Disneyland Paris, because this will be her first visit to Disneyland Paris. We've only got 1 full day and 2 half days. So throw us with your tips of what to do. I know what I want to take her to do, but what do you suggest? And Free Mousekeys, Andy has said, make sure you check out the Dragon Under the Castle. This is one thing I was going to take you to, but it is perfect. There are 2 different ways to view it. Maybe one way you can go up yourself and see, because it's got stairs, but it's good. Kaz says that she wishes she could go into Disney. Maybe one day you'll be able to, Kaz. There's always so many different deals going on, so please keep checking. Don't forget the egg in the nest, Nick told me. So I think I know where that is. If I remember, it's somewhere in Adventureland. Am I correct? Okay, so Anastasia is saying, someone's just said squeeze Stitch. So you've got to go and squeeze Stitch when you meet him. Anastasia is saying the Bella Notte in Disneyland Paris doesn't have a hidden Mickey, but it does have some leftover pieces from the California parks in the pavement.
Oh.
That is something that I did not know.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I found something I could do. Oh, this is exciting. Let's try it. Yay! I managed to do what you guys do in chats. You need to check out the stained glass on the first floor of the castle. So yes, they have amazing stained glass. If
Yeah.
I get up there or not, it's basically difficult because the lift might not be working. There's a lift to get up to the first floor of the castle, but it's fantastic. You need to get Dole Whip, like James is saying.
Do they
Hyperspace
have that in
Mountain.
Paris?
They do now. They do have Dole Whip in Paris. It's only
Oh, I'm
pineapple flavor,
sure.
but and I was going to make sure you take me there anyway. So yeah, you're going to be getting a Dole Whip. So James is basically saying about the Dole Whip. Hyperspace Mountain. So that's something that I won't be able to go on, but I can wait around for you. So what I'll do is I can vlog your reaction and see how you felt it was. And Earl of Sandwich is again somewhere I can't go, but maybe you'll enjoy it. It's basically like a small
Oh,
restaurant type thing.
okay. Because of the gluten.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
I mean, obviously it's in the name, Earl of Sandwich, but I've seen, because I was trying to watch vlogs on all the foods that I can eat in Disneyland Paris, and I
yeah.
remember an American going into it and being like, "Oh my god, this is," I think it was a croque monsieur, and he was like, "This looks amazing." I'm like, "It's a toasty." You can get those in Costa.
With half the price, and even Costa is expensive. Okay, so Anastasia knows you so well. She's saying, let me show you.
Who?
Exactly. James is saying about seeing Stitch live. I don't think that's. Oh, actually, no. Is that Disney Dream Factory? It's either Disney Dream Factory or Stitch Live. Is one of them's not currently on
Okay.
in studios. But if it is, I'll take you to say Stitch Live. You'll love it.
Okay.
Dream and Shine Brighter. We're going to see that multiple times from different angles.
Yep.
Okay, because they've also got daytime fireworks. Just one lot, but that's something I think you'll love to see.
Fun.
We've been asked to do a challenge to represent the 30th anniversary. So that'll be something. What do you think you could do on TikTok as a challenge for the 30th anniversary?
I don't know. I think we'll need recommendations. I mean, I don't know Disneyland Paris that well, so I don't know what I should be doing to represent that.
Okay. So chat and Disney H, let us know what you think we should do in a representation of the 30th anniversary for our socials. Okay. Okay. I love your responses today, Bex. This is amazing. I'm not even getting onto some of the stuff I want to do. Bex is basically saying that we can just ask Dumbo for a flight up or borrow some pixie dust from Tink.
Oh,
Isn't that such a sweet comment?
yeah.
It's really cute. Talking
That's
about pixie dust,
adorable.
I'm going to quickly show my boobs. Sorry. I got this new top. Oh, gosh. 1 second. I got this new top from Pickle Vicks. Oh, from Pickle Vicks. So I can give you pixie dust as well.
Love.
And thank you to Walking with the Woods for that design. So, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so the lift has been working for a while, which is brilliant news. Oh, this is exciting. And I can ask you a question. So, Flynn and Rapunzel and Eric and Ariel have been walking around Fantasyland, which is perfect. Which princess and prince would you like to meet yourself?
who? I'd really like to meet Tiana because I tried to meet her last time in Walt Disney World. However, she wasn't there in the pop-up meets because they have like a mystery princess, and there were hints all day saying it was Tiana, and instead it was Jasmine. And I won't bash Jasmine. She was beautiful. She was great. She was really good to talk to. But Tiana, I really, really wanted to meet her, and unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity to.
That's a shame. Maybe this time. I've heard that Tiana's walking around as well.
Oh,
Okay, so it's Dream Factory that's not available, so you will be able to see Stitch Live. That is one thing we definitely will get you onto.
okay.
An idea for 30th anniversary challenge would be to show the 30th anniversary merchandise.
Okay.
That would be
Yeah.
cool. Have you seen some at the moment that you're kind of eyeing up that you might want to get?
I up everything. I go through the shops and I'm like, I want that. Oh, I want that. Oh my gosh, I want that. I won't come out with it all because I'm really tight. So I'll be like, do I need it? Do I? But I want it. So we'll have to see. I'll probably surprise everyone.
Okay, so Mickey is coming back on the 7th of April, so we should be able to meet him, which will be brilliant.
Brilliant.
Another idea, suggestion for the challenge of 30th would be able to see, can you see 30 characters or try and spot 30 hidden Mickeys? Oh, now that is a challenge.
Yeah, that is good. I mean, we were talking about hidden Mickeys. Trying to spot 30, that would definitely be in line with the theme.
Definitely. That's a good one, Disney H. Thank you very much for sharing. Okay, so let's have a look. I thought this show was going on really. Let me show you this. James has said, because I showed my top, and yeah.
All right. I didn't understand that for a second.
No. Oh, you're going to have me having a giggling fit now. Okay. Good night, Kaz. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been lovely to have you on the chat.
Have a lovely evening.
Oh, so Tiana gave Bex some of her gumbo recipe.
Ooh.
So when Bex has said that you can have some donuts with the Three Musketeers at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, maybe you can give her a recipe of one of your lovely treats that you make.
Of course.
Yeah, there you go. It's done date. You have to do it now. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. So along the lines of Disney H, you need to find 30 different characters, which is what she said.
Yep.
But get a high five from each of them. Now
will you
that
find 30 characters?
might be able to if you watch the cavalcade and studios and parades, and the show, but getting a high five from them, not too sure. Just put your hand out. That is a very good one, James. Very good one. Okay, so eat 30 different snacks. Now that will be one for you, Courtney, because I wouldn't be able to do that.
Easily.
Okay, that'll be a TikTok one for you then. Okay, so Nick thinks that we could actually do all of these challenges that people are suggesting.
Oh.
So what we'll have to do after the chat, after the stream, we'll go back through the chat and have a look to see what people have said.
We'll have to make a list. I mean, if you're happy with it, I'm definitely happy to try absolutely everything. I mean, the more content, the better.
Try about this one then.
Are you down for getting smashed, Emma?
I'm not allowed to, but I can have. Yeah, I can have non-alcoholic ones. Yeah.
Oh.
You can though. As long as you can push me after, that's fine.
I mean, I might be dragging you on the floor at that rate.
Or you can sit on my lap and I'll just woo you. That is a good one, James. That is a good one. Ah, yes, that's true. There's characters always roaming in Avengers Campus.
Okay.
That is very true. So when I went in December, I didn't actually see any characters roaming to talk to as such. But I saw Spider-Man doing his tricks at the top. So cool. That was cool. Okay, so Nick, I want to know, does this mean that you saying that this could be a challenge for us to vlog? Or do you mean what's our favorite photo opportunities or mine being I've already been there? Please, can you let me know? I can't wait to see what you guys get up to. That's a cool thing. Anastasia has made a good suggestion. 30 selfies with characters or cast members.
Oh,
that's a lovely one.
Yeah.
That's a really lovely one.
Yeah, cast members deserve the love as well.
They are, yeah, they definitely do. I always say have a nice day to them and how are they when they're just waiting around, because you never know how someone's feeling.
Yeah.
And they might just be feeling they're just doing their job but feeling quite down. So if you see someone, say, hi, how are you? Have a nice day.
Yeah.
I always like doing that. Okay, so Anastasia said that she's drunk just after 2 cocktails in Marvel. Never mind 30. Make 30 pin trades. Are you into pin trading by any chance?
No, I only have 2 pins. Honestly, I don't want to get into another collecting thing. I already have an issue.
Yeah.
And I don't really have space for it. And in my opinion, I just think they're a little bit expensive for what they are.
Yeah. Well, I have some pins. Some of them were given to me for being a D23 member, and some of them I brought as well. But I've never done pin trading. But we could always just go around going, here's a pin, here's a pin, here's a pin. I think we'll pass that challenge quite easily. You can do a challenge to pin trade until you get a stitch pin in trades. That's not a bad idea, actually. I have a cast member autograph book, which is what Anastasia said, which is quite a good one to get, maybe. Get an autograph book and get 30 different characters or cast members' autographs.
Cute.
That's a good idea. Okay, right, moving on. We are going to now do Disney trivia, 90s film trivia quiz. This is the set that I done last time I did a live with Poppy. Hopefully we don't get the same questions. I'll do a shuffle, and if we do, we do. Next time we'll do a different quiz for people who are joining me on the live. So chat, don't worry, it'll be different. But chat, I want you to join in on these quizzes. There's going to be 5 questions. They have different points, okay? So I'm going to ask Courtney the question. Give her a few moments to see if she can give the answer. And if not, if the chat gets it first, after a few moments, they get the point, okay? So let's get this one.
Okay.
Okay, this is for 1 point. What type of animal is Timon?
A meerkat.
Yeah, 1 point to Courtney. Aha. How do Anita and Cruella know each other in 101 Dalmatians?
Cruella was Anita's boss.
Nope. Chat, do you know? Let's find out if they know. I'll put this just on the side for now. And the question one more time for 2 points is, how do Anita and Cruella know each other? No, it's not work. No, they're not twins. Yes, Bex, but unfortunately, Courtney got there with the meerkats. Yes, you're right, Bex. They were schoolmates, college mates. So well done. What's up? What's up? Someone said, what's up? Emma's pixie dust. What's up? So chat gets 2 points. Right, let's get another one. Chat's in the lead. Courtney, for 2 points. What is the name of the talking tree that Pocahontas goes to for guidance?
Grandmother Willow.
Yep. 3 points to Courtney and 2 to the chat. That's 1, 2, 3 questions. Okay, 4th question. For 1 point. Which part of the castle is bells forbidden from entering?
The West Wing.
Yep. Well done. 4 to you. You were panicking about this. And chat, you got it as well. So 1 point to you. So chat has got 3, Courtney's got 4. And this is going to be the tie chaser. Okay. So for 2 points, what is the name of the dragon and self-appointed guardian of Mulan?
Mushu.
Hey, well done. That's 2 points. Courtney, you have won with, I believe that's 6 points.
Yay.
Hey, well done, chat, though. You also got the correct answers, so well done. I think we should do more of these. Chat, what do you think? Should we do some more of these a bit later in the chat? We've only got a few minutes left of the chat today, but I've got some more here, so let me know if you want to know. Oh, sorry, Charlie. My cat's always around me, and I keep putting things down, and they're all around me, and they keep looking at me like, what are you doing, Ona? Oh, someone wants us to do more questions, maybe a bit later. Okay, and Three Musketeers says Courtney wins.
Yay.
Okay, right. Is there any other facts that you know about Disney or the parks in the UK that you would like to share and see if the chat knows?
I do have random facts. The only one that I always have sitting at the top of my head is the Epcot ball has the same number of tiles as they do car park spots in the Epcot car park.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that fact. Chat, did you know that fact? I had no idea. That's impressive. I hope they keep the beacons of light.
Yeah, it's
I hope they keep.
beautiful.
Yeah, I really hope they keep that. I hated how Spaceship Earth broke down on us, and I had that whole exiting problem. But I did it, and then
Oh,
after I was like, "Let's vlog you to see like how you got on and stuff." And I'm sat there like, and then behind me is the beacons of light. Oh, it's funny. Okay, yes, chat is saying that that's really cool, awesome. And chat, I want to quickly say before we say anything else to Courtney, is there any more questions that you have for Courtney? Please drop them down below in the chat. Any tips for beginners in any social platform?
Okay. Do not focus too hard on growth and people viewing things. It's so easy to get caught up on how well you're doing on a social platform, and it's just, for most of the time, you're there to express yourself and to have fun. So don't get caught up and wound up about it. It's so easily done. I mean, TikTok in particular, I highly recommend using hashtags that are relevant to your niche. For example, I use Disney Room and Stitch Love, Stitch Collector. It's got to be relative. Following trends that can, when you relate a trend to your niche, that definitely helps. And duets also help. If you duet a friend, a lot of people seem to like that.
Okay, that's cool. What does a duet entail?
So it's side by side. So if I posted a video, you can then duet it, and it'll do it side by side, and you can do whatever you want really. You can make a comment on what I'm doing, or you can, if I'm doing a dance, for example, you can dance along. It's
Okay.
it's just to be a part of it really. Sometimes you can do it as a chain. So I do a video and someone would duet that, and then someone would duet them, and it's like,
Okay.
it's, sometimes it just signifies that we're together in this.
When you're saying about tags and hashtags and stuff, do you always use the same, or do you like make all different ones?
Sometimes I am pretty consistent with some hashtags because I know they perform well. But it's also helpful to mix it up, because if you do become too consistent, TikTok won't like it. You're boring. You're not mixing it up enough.
Okay. And do you feel that if you engage with other accounts that you've not engaged with before, that helps to boost your following on TikTok as well?
Yes, potentially. If you do engage and they haven't seen your account before, then yes, some people do get nosy and they think, oh, who's this person? And they will look at you, and if they like your content, they will follow you.
Okay, so in the chats we have Courtney's link. If one of the mods can just share Courtney's TikTok link again, because some people are asking for Courtney's TikTok, but it's basically Sweet and Magical, isn't it, on TikTok? So you just go and follow Courtney on there, but one of the mods will just drop the link in. That would be perfect. Adam had said amazing advice, Courtney, which is so true. So thank you very much for sharing your advice. Thank you very much, James, for sharing that. Just before we go, we'll do 5 more questions, and then I'll round up. So let's do 5 more questions. Chat, are you ready? This is going to be a good one. Let's do just 1 point each this time.
Okay.
So let Courtney ever go first, and then if not, chat gives us your answer. What is the name of the old sheepdog that helps rescue the puppies in 101 Dalmatians?
Oh, is it Colonel?
Yes, that's correct.
Duck?
1 to Courtney. Let's see if the chat gets this. Let's find out. While they're typing their things, I'm going to go on to the next one. What type of animal is a, I can't pronounce this. I'm going to spell it, okay?
Mhm. Mhm.
Marahute. Marihute? I think that's how you say it. Marihute.
Yeah. Is that a bird?
What type of bird? And it's from the Rescuers Down Under.
Oh gosh, I've not seen that. I want to say parrot, but I'm probably wrong.
Chat, I'm going to leave it down to you to see if you know the answers. Okay, for the third question, this is from the Rescuers Down Under as well.
Oh god.
What is the name of Percival McLeach, pet's lizard? Begins with a J, and it's a female name.
I've not a clue. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna say Judy just for the fun of
That would be cool, but no, it's Joanna. So I don't know if chat's going to have that, but chat got it right. It was an eagle for the other question.
Okay.
So
Eye on that, don't they? I think is that like the main picture on the DVD.
yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay, so chat are currently getting the name wrong for what I've just said of the pet lizard, but someone might type it after I've just said it. Who knows? You never know. Oh no, three mouse keys. I didn't realize that you've said it. Yes, three mouse keys got it. So that's 1 to
Yay.
Courtney and 2 to the chat.
Well done.
Okay, Aladdin. What is the name of Aladdin's sidekick?
Genie.
Nope.
Oh, we're on about the monkey. Oh.
Let's find out who gets it first.
Oh my gosh. I actually can't remember.
Try and think.
I feel like it begins with.
Yeah, gone.
No, I can't.
Abu.
Ah.
And the chat got it first.
I
So
can't.
that is 3 points to the chat and 1 to you. Okay, this is one from Aladdin one more time. Okay. The entrance to the Cave of Wonders is in the shape of which animal's head?
A tiger.
Hey, that's it. Perfect. So you got 2 this time, and
Yay.
chat got 3. So congratulations to you guys in the chat. So, Courtney, thank you so much for being one of the most amazing guests that I could have on here. Thank you for being the second guest as well for this trial of whatever I'm doing with a little bit of magic off. I hope that you have thoroughly enjoyed our chat.
Yes.
Perfect. And thank you for being a stitch along. Chat, thank you very much for watching Courtney. Come on. I know she was a bit nervous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide Courtney now, but I'm going to have a little bit more chat with you guys in the chat, just slightly to give you a speed of what's to come. Okay. So Courtney, I'll just leave you in the background, but say goodbye to everyone in the chat because you won't see them anymore.
Have a lovely evening, guys. Thank you for following, asking questions, and just making me feel comfortable.
And loads of people, I'll show you what they say after in the chat. You'll be able to see it still. See you in a bit. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, for watching the stream today. You have honestly made my day with the amount of comments that you've been given, the amount of questions that you gave Courtney, the amount of questions you gave me, and the ideas that you've given for the challenges. That's just perfection. So like I said, and the mods have dropped it in to everything that we've been having in the chat. I'm doing a live stream next Wednesday, 9:20 UK time from Disneyland Paris, where I'll be doing the showcase of Disney Dreams Return and the Disney Delights, which comes just before Disney Dreams. So I hope you can join me for that. And also coming up towards the end of the month, I'm going to start up my quizzes again, my Disney quizzes. So what the Disney quiz entails, it's 4 rounds and there's 10 questions in each round. And in each round, I give you the question and then you have to guess the answers. So you write them down and then I will tell you the answers after. So if you want to join along to that, just pop over onto my socials, which is on Instagram or on TikTok or even on here, and you can message me somehow on here, and it's at Emma's Pixie Dust. And we can go further along about what we're going to do in the chat. Thank you again so much for joining along. I really am appreciative and I love you all. Here's a little love because why not? And I will see you in 2 weeks, because I won't be here next week and I won't be here the week after. And it will be Darren who joins us, Anxious Rider 78. So I look forward to that, and I hope Darren looks forward to it too. Thank you again, everyone, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Take care.